would like to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of our viewers. We are once again bringing you new content, interviews with key opinion leaders. And in this case, we're going to be speaking today with Haiyang Ru, the Chief Risk Officer of HashKey Group. Mr. Haiyang, welcome and thank you for taking this interview with us today. How are you doing?
Good. Thank you for your time. Say hello to everyone in Hong Kong.
Very good. So from the Netherlands all the way to Hong Kong, we were in Hong Kong approximately if I'm not mistaken, 2 weeks ago for consensus. Did you have any opinion? What did you think of consensus?
Yeah, so I attended the consensus meeting and it was quite exciting. It's the first time out of US, in last 10 years holding this conference. And I think the Hong Kong regulator really welcomes this great event. I think this is only the starting point. Later on, we will have Web3 festivals held by Vanshang Group, and then the Bitcoin Asia in August. So a lot of events are ongoing as well. So I think from all those activities, people can see the Hong Kong's ambition to build itself as one of the leading trading hubs in the region. So it's a very good sign to us because we are licensed and home-based in Hong Kong.
Wonderful. Since you're licensed and home-based in Hong Kong, how do you see the difference between, for example, China's stance and Hong Kong's open approach to crypto?
I think China is quite famous for its governance model of the one country, two systems, right? So similarly, I think China is taking the two paths at the same time. In mainland China, the People's Bank of China is quite open actually to the distributed ledger technology and exploring the CBDC, the central bank digital currency path. I think back in 2016, the Digital Currency Research Institute was established and under the central bank. And in 2021, they launched the pilot code together with all the major commercial banks in China using a double layer operation model. So the eCNY, which is the Chinese central bank digital currency, is positioned as a retail payment method like M0, just the cash, to facilitate the payments of the retail sector. So small amounts are controllable and also traceable, but for the large amounts, they have to trace. Small amounts are anonymous and the large amounts are traceable. So in last 4 years, I think if I remember correctly, more than 4 trillion RMB transactions are done by eCNY in mainland China. That's a huge number. So back in Hong Kong, it's taking another path. So you can see the stablecoins and also the crypto trading activity is quite popular right now. The FSB, the Financial Service and the Treasury Bureau of Hong Kong, recently finished the first round of REIT as the Legislative Council of the stablecoin framework. So the Hong Kong MA is running the sandbox and will issue the three private issuers to issue the Hong Kong dollar backed pact or the US dollar pact or even offshore CNH, the Chinese RMB offshore packed stablecoins. So that will come out very soon. And SFC, the Securities and Futures Council, is also promoting the crypto trading, as I just mentioned, as one of the leading hubs globally. So trying to build the more exchanges. They grant more than 10 licenses recently, and even more are expected this coming year. So yeah, probably another 5 in line. So I guess it will be a quite hot place for the global exchanges and also the crypto companies to look at. So eventually,
you touch a lot on the stable coins. So if we take that line specifically, the stable coins, if you think about tokenized assets, the compliant DeFi protocols are coming in. Do you see a time where traditional finance and decentralized finance integrate?
Oh, yes, definitely, for sure. This round of market is driven by several factors different from last round. You can see the BTCF strategic reserve, right? And the stablecoins as a payment method, especially for the cross-border trades to facilitate the imports, exports, And we see the institution clients coming in as well to support more like security, tokenized security products. Very soon we'll see the money market funds secure tokenized in Hong Kong as well. And later we'll see more products coming in for the private professional investors, and also more earned products, more related to the wealth management and asset management products, onto the license exchange. So it's a very exciting, trend that we will see more the convergence of the TradFi world with the DeFi or the crypto world. So yeah, a lot to expect.
And now, do you believe that as we see this convergence happening, the regulatory clarity, the frameworks, it's very regulated. Do you believe it's going to become, let's just say, a double-edged sword, that providing legitimacy, stopping innovation? Because as you try and become more legitimate, it might stifle innovation. What do you think about this?
The double-edged sword question is quite, yeah, there are two sides of the coins, right? Definitely, for sure. I think the good side of it is definitely the investor protection, which sits in the heart of the regulators. The KYC, ML, definitely for sure. Like the crypto on-chain transactions is anonymous, but which is fully against the money laundering and the activities. It's a natural risk embedded. And in Hong Kong, there are two ordinances. We have the Securities and Futures Ordinance and the MLO. We hold the Type 1 and 7 license under SFO Ordinance, and also the MLO license under the MLO Ordinance. So it's important to prevent such kind of bad behaviors. And also the asset custody. The recent stolen case of Bybit, the 1.5 billion case, is a reflection of the market to reevaluate the wallet technology regarding the operation procedures of how to protect the user's assets. And I think we are very different. For HashKey, we are Hong Kong licensed. We are required to use the HSM, the hardware, the hardware module, the security module, which is air-gapped, physical in the vault rooms, which is more secure. And we have very special, proper procedures to operate the wallet with the control of different function teams. And also we have the insurance coverage as well, required by SFC. There are only 2% assets are in the hot wallet, 98% are in the cold wallet, but the insurance coverage of the hot is more than 100% and 50% on the cold. So a lot of protections for the investors. But on the bad sides of the coin, you said, yes, we do have limitations in terms of the product and the service innovation. Right now for Hong Kong, we can only run spot, but we're expecting more and products incoming. Frankly speaking, it's a natural disadvantage for us to compete against those unregulated ones. They're more aggressive. And I think SFC and especially the global regulators are noticing that. We're not only licensed in Hong Kong, we also have licenses in Dubai, in EU, in Ireland, and also in Bermuda offshore. We do have frequent communications and give them feedback regarding the industry trends. We need more flexibility. And they do have like a positive response. During the consensus week, I think SFC announced a roadmap, the Aspire, with 5 pillars and the 12 major initiatives. And we do see a trend. They are trying to open up more flexible products. They are likely to have like a staking this year, and very likely derivative products, and maybe margin financing, lending, borrowing as well. But we're trying to push, right? Definitely, we have to give proposals to the regulator and let them and have the full review of the proposals and to see how to process those, new product and services.
I understand. And as you keep pushing for these new products, obviously you're opening yourself to risk. There's a lot of risk involved. So how do you manage this liquidity risk, operational security, the counterparty risk? How does HashKey manage these things?
Overall, I would say the risk management, what we focus are on three major factors. What I call the key success factors of managing the risk well. One is the technology, two is the operation process, and three is the people, the right people, right? So the failure of the three can cause, or lead to a really, serious collapse of the system of the operation. So, and compliant operation is aimed to prevent all the risks in advance, definitely for sure, significantly, which can decrease the risks that the clients are exposed to. So we are strengthening along, along the three dimensions. And we do involve third parties and to review our processes and the people as well. So that's the reason why we are compliant and licensed in Hong Kong. According to the requirements of the regulator, we have to do like a third party, like annual compliance reviews with auditors. And we do have like different partners, compliance vendors, and also banking partners, and also MMs and LPs together to have like a frequent fire drills of the BCP, what we call the business continuity plans. So we do have like such kind of exercise to test our, robustness of the whole system. So it's quite different. So we're not only having the policies and the procedures in place, we're doing it and implement it really seriously.
And you keep testing it. Amazing. I didn't know that. So your experience is very vast. You come from Alipay, you scaled one of the most complex financial systems. We actually had the pleasure of experiencing Alipay in Hong Kong, and it's amazing. So my question is, right now, you're the chief. What's next for you within HashKey?
Regarding the Alipay experience, I think what I gain most is the mass adoption or the inclusion, right? Yeah. It's so convenient in mainland China to have the payment service with Alipay just in pocket, just one app. And beyond payments, you can actually have a lot of other functions as well. You can have like the Yuebao, the money market fund, to earn fixed income rates, right? You can buy insurance on that. You can have like a small amount of borrowings, 花呗, 借呗, such kind of lending and borrowing products offered on just one app. I think those, fintech companies' way, the path down the road can also be expected from a crypto company as well. Okay. But of course, within the regulatory framework, right? So I think a lot of things could be, done in the next couple of years. It takes time. It won't be that soon. But at this stage, cryptos are more like the alternative asset at this moment. So people buy it, invest in it, and as a portfolio, right, to diversify their whole investment. But later on, we will see more payment functions, involved. We can see more like cross-border transactions. Last year, I think more than like $5 trillion settled on chain, actually through stablecoins, right?
Yes.
So we will see more trending coming in, and probably this number will be doubled. So it's convenient compared to Swift, a traditional network. So more payments will be settled in stablecoins and with crypto assets, definitely for sure. And later we can even can see more connections to our daily lives embedded. For example, you can use crypto cards to buy coffee or even groceries, right? In many parts of the world.
Yes.
And later on, we will see more like earned products. As I said previously, you can buy more like fixed income products, high yield products to do wealth management, or to even like a short-term cash management for a lot of enterprise or like institutional clients. It's important. So yeah, a lot of, potentials to explore along the way. But definitely for sure, at this short moment or within this year, our key major responsibility is to, have a sustainable growth for the exchange business in Hong Kong as well, and try to potentially explore other markets. Probably in May, we will launch our UAE site with our Dubai license, VARA license.
Wonderful.
And we had our VASP registration in Ireland. And this year, in EU, the MiCA will be in place very soon. And definitely for sure, we will try to upgrade our license through simple authorization and can probably, serve the clients there. There are like 4 million clients, EEA 28 countries. So a lot of things to do on the trading side. So later asset management, maybe, payments. So quite exciting this year.
Wonderful. So if I have one last question for you, from your personal belief and from your personal experience, what is the most important thing that we all in the space should do right now to foster more adoption?
It's a very good question, actually. I think be compliant, definitely for sure. And what we want is to have a further step to promote the cross-border collaboration. Because the regulatory framework is kind of fragmented at this moment. And Hong Kong has its Hong Kong laws, right? Singapore has its own rules. EU is kind of leading ahead, trying to consolidate all the VASP registration into one MiCA framework. And we can see also the Middle East are coming up, the Dubai, Abu Dhabi's. Different regulators have different levels of sophistication and different requirements. So we do want to see more collaboration among those, regulators to promote the mass adoption. Because, running independent order books in each independent jurisdiction is quite expensive and the efficiency is low. It's off the track of the spirit of decentralization, right? We want to do this because we want more efficiency, lower operating costs, definitely for sure. So we do need to have more collaboration across jurisdictions, and especially among the regulators, to have promote, one framework to regulate this sector. So which can definitely help more institutional and enterprise clients to enter into this field and also promote the mass adoption. There are only 300 million real users, token holders right now. We want to grow that number 10 times. How can I do that? Right? How can we do that, right? We have to leverage the traditional finance world, just you mentioned, the convergence of with the traditional finance world to promote the mass adoption. The regulator is a key element there to play that role for the promotion.
Wonderful. Now, we just saw it on screen. You are currently the CRO. Is there any plans? Because we're hearing rumors that this stuff is about to change. Can you confirm this for us?
I think yes. I'm kind of moving to the front line very soon. Yes,
what does that mean?
We will have
in terms of letters. Which letters are going to be standing now besides your name?
I cannot disclose the names yet, but I think the new COO, the CCO actually, the compliance officer and legal officer are in place, and we will announce very soon. Yeah, I'm moving to the front line to run the operations, and hopefully we will have more chances to catch up and for the business.
I'm looking forward to that. I would like to thank you. It was an amazing interview. Usually they don't go so long, but you have so much insight and you have so much knowledge that we're reaching almost 20 minutes and it flew by really quickly. To all of those watching, we appreciate you watching this video. Share this video, leave a comment. We will obviously be speaking again with Mr. Haiyang. And if you have questions you would like us to ask, please send us to us. We are Bitcoin Magazine Netherlands, and we will see you soon with another interview with another key opinion leader in the crypto space. Thank you very much, Mr. Haiyang.
Thank you very much for your time. See you soon.
Take care.